Do this now if you want to stop caring what other people think about you and get outside of your own head. Okay, because this is becoming a very big problem these days. I've never had so many guys come to me and ask me, hey Em, how do I stop caring what people think about me? How do I stop caring that people are judging me? How do I stop caring people are talking about behind my back? And you have to, in order to solve this puzzle, this mystery, you have to understand where those people are coming from that do judge you, that do talk about you behind your back, to the point where you actually care what they think. So you have to understand at the very core of this, the only people who are going to judge you, make comments about you, gossip about you, are going to be low-value males and females, for that matter, right? Both male or female, right? They're going to be low value because I think it was Margaret Thatcher who said, big people talk about ideas, average people talk about events, small people talk about other people. Right? I think I got that. I thought I was going to butcher it, but that was essentially it. Big people talk about ideas, average people talk about events, while small-minded people simply just talk about other people, right? So you have to understand the source this is coming from. And this is why, and this happens to everybody because it's easy to think, you tend to think that this is only happening to you. Like, oh my God, this happens to nobody else. It's just happening to me. People are attacking me and it's only happening to me. No, it happens to everybody. It happens to me, right? I go out a lot, so it happens a lot. So I'm always in venues. I'm always putting myself out there. I'm always out in the world. I'm always engaging with humanity. So the more you engage with society, the more it's going to happen. I mean, if you want to just isolate yourself and stay home all day and never go out, then it probably won't happen because you're never going to see anybody, right? But what kind of life is that? That's no life at all. And that's usually how you go depressed, you go insane, you go mad, and then you end up, harming yourself, if not other people. So I don't advise doing that. What you need to do is you need to get out of your house, right? And you need to realize that this happens to everybody. But what most people, and what you probably fail to realize, is that the source that this comes from is often a very low value source, one that doesn't even deserve your attention or energy, and that's the thing. This is why it never bothers me, because if somebody is throwing shade or somebody's trying to judge me behind my back or anything like that, so I'm in a venue, somebody's like snickering or making comments, right, which happens a lot of times, especially when I peacock, right, because I love to peacock, because I love to get that attention, I love to get that reaction, I love to pull out those AMOGs. So when that happens, it doesn't faze me because I know the source it's coming from. The source that it's coming from, like I said, is usually, not even usually, is almost 100% of the time somebody who is low value. I mean, there's no other way to say it. Somebody who is just down here socially, right? This is why they talk about other people, because they have nothing else going on in their lives. And I understand that, right? And in some ways I empathize with it, but I do understand that. And, because I'm just so busy on my path and purpose, and I'm in abundance, it's almost like a bratty little sister, right? It's almost like a bratty little sister making snickering comments or trying to judge. I mean, I just like, you're a child, right? You're a child. It's not like it's coming from a high value person. It's not like it's coming from a person who's thriving. It's not like it's coming from a person who I want to be like. It's always coming from a person I don't want to be like, I never want to look like, and I would never associate with. Right? And what your problem is, a lot of people's problem is that you place too much value on, a person like that. You place too much value on their thoughts and not enough value on your own, right? You place too much value on what they think of you and not enough value on what you think of yourself. You feel me? So that is something that you need to change, right? You need to start valuing yourself more than other people value. or not value you. Okay, stop giving other people so much credit and not giving yourself enough credit. Stop looking to the outside world for external validation and supplication, because essentially that's what you're looking for, right? And this is why a lot of people on the left, right, a lot of the woke mob, cancel culture, SJWs, all these groups that they claim are marginalized, and LGBTQ plus and all this, they flip out whenever somebody doesn't validate them, whenever somebody doesn't get on board. They flip out. Why? Because they live for external validation, because they themselves are insecure with themselves, right? They themselves are not secure with their life choices, because if they were, they could care less what people think. So, right? When I walk around the venue with my flame leather boots, do I care? No, because I'm going home with the hot girls. They're not, right? And, you can't change people. I mean, because even in, many cases where I walked, where certain guys tried to AMOG in the past, and I left with the girls that they wanted to leave with, and they were still at the bar, sipping their beer, holding their drink against their chest, while I was actually leaving with the chick. These guys are so delusional, they still, they still kid themselves and fool themselves into believing they're winning. It's like, you're sitting here, you're going to go home by yourself, probably going to load up the online porn and jack off to that in front of your computer screen while I leave with these hot chicks in real life. At the end of the day, I always tell you guys, let your results speak for itself. Okay? Let your results speak for itself. That's all you have to do. You have to focus on your results. Okay? And stop, desiring so much validation from the external world. Who cares what the external world thinks? These people don't know you. Right? And many times when they do get to know you and they see you're a cool guy, they realize they're stupid. Okay? But you have to understand, they don't know you. And again, the only people who are going to do this are not going to be people who are high value. They're not going to be people that, you would want in your life anyway. And if you did have them in your life, they're not going to be people you would want to hang out with. Because they would be doing this while you're around, and you would feel uncomfortable, man, I'm embarrassed to be with this person, because they're living in such reactiveness that, and they're so insecure with themselves that they need to get a dopamine hit off of anybody within vicinity, in order to feel good about themselves, because they have no accomplishments of their own, because that's generally what people who don't have any real accomplishments in life do, right? They turn and they look at others, they try to judge others constantly, and, make these snide remarks and all this other stuff. And it's you have to understand where that's coming from, and at the end of the day too, it's coming from poor parenting. And that's what I look at also when I see that person. It's okay, this person obviously had some pretty crap parenting, probably raised by a single mom, or a weak father figure, didn't have a strong influence in their life, and now look at them. So these are things that you should not be letting get inside your head, because again, you look at the source, and if you look at the source and you see that these people, and obviously too, I mean, these people are usually the same people that go home, they tend to get depressed a lot, they tend to cry a lot at home, they tend to get emotional over things that most normal people wouldn't get all emotional with, and they live through their emotions. So, these aren't people where you should be valuing their opinion to the point where it's affecting you or making you go inside your head. And you have to look at the source, where it's coming from. And as I've always said, I mean, it's really the cunts of the world. Only the cunts of the world that will do this. Right? But as always, guys, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything you would like to add, anything I might have missed, anything you would like to share with the tribe, please drop them in the comments below. I always love to see you guys in my comments. I always love to read them, so drop those comments below. As always, do not forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it right now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you are notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on my YouTube. And more importantly, guys, please make sure to subscribe, okay? Subscribe to Alpha Male Secrets for more excellent, amazing content just like this. Okay, please subscribe. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this phenomenal content I'm teaching you, whether you want to call it the red pill, the gold pill, the platinum pill, the diamond pill, best way to support my work is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel, which I'm hosting on a private platform away from YouTube. And the reason I'm doing that is to protect my content from YouTube. In the event they try to shut me down one day, they won't be able to. And this is the absolute best way to support my work. And right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of premium Alpha Male Secrets content from me. So take advantage of it. All you need to do is click the link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. Just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. I'm out. And yes, this is Vegas in the background, cruising down the strip over here, and thought it'd be a little bit more of a better view for you. So until next time.